I'm going to tell you about gastroparesis. And guess who's lucky enough to have that too? This girl. My symptoms started in April of 1994. And gastroparesis, when you break it down, which your stomach is not doing with gastroparesis, when you break the word down, it's gastro meaning stomach and paresis meaning paralyzed. And so your stomach is paralyzed. And so food goes in and it's supposed to be like, ooh, gloop, 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 enzymes and acid. And then it pushes it on down into your small intestine. With gastroparesis, food just sets in your stomach and it rots. And sometimes it can take hours or even days for it to move on. I specifically remember there was a time when I kind of like had this acidy belch, and I could just tell it was rotten food from like 2 days prior. And I was like, something is not right. I had these problems for a very long time. I got a diagnosis of gastroparesis in April of 2015. 21 years after I started experiencing symptoms. And so that was a lot of nauseousness, because I'll tell you what, when you've got rotting food just sitting there, you feel like you're going to throw up a lot of the time, like day and night. In fact, I have bedside Zofran. I still do, because there are times when I'm still nauseous. And I'm so grateful because my doctor prescribed me sublingual, which means under the tongue. The reason she did that is because if your stomach is not motating, if it's not doing this, the medication just goes in and it just floats on that soupy, slurry nastiness, and it never gets absorbed. At the time of my diagnosis, gastroparesis did not even have an ICD code. The doctor who diagnosed me with gastroparesis recommended I take Iberogast, and it's just a little bottle of bitters, a little bottle of bitters. So you put 10 drops in your water and you drink it. But I've gotten to the point where I'm like, looks a little suspect sometimes, but I'll tell you, it shouldn't be. This one, actually, I've just taken on so many travels. It has been around the world with me. After getting a diagnosis of mast cell activation syndrome in 2022, it's more than likely that mast cell had a lot to do with the gastroparesis and dysmotility that I had. Fortunately, over the decades, I have discovered ways to manage my very mild symptoms of gastroparesis, and in fact, a few years ago had a normal gastric emptying scan. Others, however, are not so fortunate.